I have prepped my nails like you would for any normal gel polish service by shaping, light buffing, and then cleanser. All in preparation for curing the base coat. All the layers of Gotti Nails are going to be cured at 60 seconds in your LED light. And I did run my lamp past Robert, so I will be using the Light Elegance dot. We're going to start off with the base coat. Making sure to apply that in a nice thin layer so that it has the opportunity to get a proper cure. Ideally, clean off your brush really well so that you can get a nice thin layer of your base coat. I like to wipe off the excess, seal my edge, and then wiggle the brush back to get a nice straight line across that back edge, and then pull forward and do my sides. It just gives me a nice smooth polish, and if I have any excess, I can come in and pull that off as a finishing swipe. If you have really short nails, it can be helpful to turn the brush around and scrub the edge to seal them so that you don't get polish all over the skin. You would go through, and I'm going to apply base coat to all 10 nails and cure it for 1 minute. Once the base coat is applied and cured, I'm ready to come in with a color. And in this instance, the color is Motown Blues. It's a nice teal with a little bit of a teal shimmer to it. Again, thin layers, just like any other gel polish. So I'm cleaning off the brush pretty well. Just a little bit of a scoop of gel polish on one side of the brush. And same thing I did with the base coat, dropping off that extra, sealing the edge, spreading my brush out to push it back and create a line across the back, and then coming down the sides, pulling off any extra, and then going on to polish the rest. I'm going to do this with all 10 nails, making sure to cure each hand for 1 minute, and then we will polish a second layer of color. Look how beautiful that teal shimmer is inside of that teal. I knew I would love this color. The second layer goes on the same way as the first, nice and thin. And I like the consistency of this gel polish. It's not super thick. It is creamy even with that glitter in it. The glitter appears to be a really fine mica, so it has a really nice embedded shimmer that gives it depth, yet it's not really chunky and affecting the application, so it doesn't feel rough going on. It doesn't affect the creaminess of the application, and as you can see, I'm getting really good color coverage in that second layer. So if you look at the color coverage of these two compared to those two, you're getting that nice rich coverage in just 2 layers. Let's apply the second layer color to all 10 nails and cure for 1 minute. After those 2 layers of color, we are ready for top coat. I'm going to go ahead and top coat the system and then come in and see if we can't do a little bit of some stamping to see how a couple of nails do with art on them as well. The top coat I'm going to apply the same way I've applied all the other layers, nice and thin, making sure that all the edges get sealed. And the top coat has a really gel-like consistency, it looks like. It's very shiny. So the top coat has more of a gel feel to it than the colors. It's not as creamy. It's more gel-like. And he did let me know that the top coat does need to be filed off for the removal before you wrap up the rest of it to remove. And he estimated a 10 to 15 minute removal, so we'll see how that goes in a follow-up post. I'm really excited about this color though. It is absolutely beautiful. And let's polish the rest of the nails, and then we will cure all 10, doing them at a minute per hand. As you can see, before I put any oils on, these are actually very, very shiny. So it is an extremely shiny top coat. It does have a little bit of warmth to it if you have really sensitive skin. I do get a warmth from the exothermic reaction when it is polymerizing in the lamp. That is something I get on a lot of products, so it's not special to this product. So if you do have the dot lamp, you're going to want to use that 120 button. Otherwise, these look fantastic. It does have a nice thin finish when it's finished. As you can see from the ends, it's not really thick. It has a nice thin finish, and it's really shiny. That doesn't have any oil on it. So my first impression is good. Let's see how this works after we take it for a test drive. As you can see, I've added a little bit of art to my Gotti nails and given my skin some much needed oil. And this is the finished result. So we will see how these wear over the next 2 weeks and take this product for a test drive. I'll see you in a couple weeks.